contract theft recovery operation. It's Wednesday the 4th of October 2017. We've contacted one of our customers earlier this evening because we got a motion alert from one of his diggers. He'd armed his digger with his remote control. His Automatrics end track had been armed for motion alerts. So obviously when they tried to steal this evening, the motion alert came into us. We contacted the customer, and although it was about an hour before we could confirm it left site, because they were obviously moving it around on the site, the customer did go to that site yard and confirm it had gone, which sort of went with our plans, because we were sort of tracking it north from Stratford-upon-Avon, Warwickshire area. We tracked it up to Dudley in the West Midlands. No GPS positions, but we were just tracking it on the cell mapping. But when they stopped in Dudley area, they must have removed it from a truck, or because we got some partial GPS background positions, and that's given us a postcode to at least head for that location to try and do a radio find at that location. So we've got the RF equipment on board, and we hope to get to that location around about 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, although the theft was reported to Warwickshire Police, we have radioed through to Warwickshire Police, who've contacted West Mercia Police to say that we're en route, and they've given us a special number to call, so that there's officers there waiting for us. They know all about the theft, and that will shortcut any waiting time when we get to site, all being well. Okay, so we're just arriving at Dudley area. Just opened the laptop there just to check the GPS we had in the background. It looks to be at Hodnet Drive, Swan Street. So we'll have to do a radio find. So I'm going to put the radio antenna on the roof of the car, and we'll see if we can pick up the signal. Okay, so we're just going to put on this UHF high gain aerial onto a roof. It's got a magnetic base. So just trying to pick up the UHF now. Okay, so we come to the GPS in the background position, and we've not picked up any RF, which is disappointing. So that GPS in the background is not an accurate position, so we need to follow the cell mapping. And in looking at the asset there, we're on the main cell. It is 07DC4373 on an RSSI of 21. Okay, we're still scanning in Dudley, and there's a cell site. There's a couple of industrial estates around here, so we're just going to do a sweep. We've got the Omni aerial on the roof of the car, so if we go past it, we will pick up a signal. As you can see there, we've got a signal register and a little noise coming through. That'll get louder as we get closer. So I think we're still a few hundred metres away yet. Still got a signal, but it's not. Oh, it's getting a bit louder now. Definitely getting louder now. Okay, so we've had a little drive round this little industrial estate, and we've picked up the signal, and it looks like it's behind a fence, a locked fence in a yard. So we're not going to be able to get in there to eyeball it without the police. So I've called West Midlands Police, and hopefully they're going to give me a call soon. We're sort of approaching 5 o'clock in the morning now. So West Midlands Police have arrived here. It's about 6:30 now. Just getting on for. They've been here about 15 minutes, and they've escorted me over with the RF equipment. So we've got good signal at this location. But we've got to wait for a warrant. It's all locked up, so we can't get in. You can see there's a big digger at the back there, but that's not ours. They're going for a warrant because obviously someone owns this land, and this stolen digger is on this land. second group of officers have turned up now, the morning shift, and they're still not going in until they get the warrant, because could be possibly that there's an arrest here and they don't want to break any rules, so to speak, so they're just following procedure. We've seen the Takeuchi a lot clearer now in daylight. We're just waiting for the owner to come actually as well, because he's got the key. So we haven't found the serial number yet, but that's got the grabber on the front. That's what he said he had on there, a grabber on the attachments. There's no damage to the key or anything.
No damage at all.
There's just a plate being pulled down here, maybe.
Yeah, if you could. We've organised the recovery for it, so yeah.
Okay, we're just heading back into Southampton now from this find, this Takeuchi TB23R 2.3 ton machine. It's been a long night, but we had a good result. Police were good, they came on time, and we had a couple of sets of police come out. They called for a warrant, but in the end they didn't need the warrant because there was someone living in a static caravan, and they gave access, and they cooperated fully with the police. We met with the customer, and he was really happy that he got his machine back, and he started it up, drove it, and he said there's not really any damage to it, so he's made up. I mean, it was stolen last night about 9:15. It got moved, and then he's got it back by sort of 8:15 in the mornings, and that's less stress for him. That means he can carry on doing his work, and just shows that the investment in the Automatrics N-Track system does the job. So we're happy with that. Cracking.